Welcome or welcome back to Viewers and Good Business. It's time for a new episode of the new Super Mario Bros. Wii playthrough, and today we're continuing through hell to get our way through to that airship sitting over here, as you can see, Bowser's final airship. So why doesn't everybody sit back and relax, and let us begin with 8-4. And as I mentioned at the end of the previous episode, this is a water-themed level in a volcanic-themed area. It's weird. But we're in another little cave. Why don't we pick up this here block real fast? Now we can go down here and grab some coins while we're at it. We can even fall a little slower if we want to. Alright, let's get into this little warp pipe over here. And these here fish guys, they'll light the way for us, but we don't want to kill them too quickly now, or else it's going to be real hard for us to see. Especially with those spikes sitting up there. At least the spike balls fall pretty slowly. Like, somebody explain to me why we have a water-themed area and a fire-themed stage. It doesn't make sense to me. If this were in a game like Mega Man, it definitely wouldn't make much sense. Alright, we can get over here and kill all these spikes that we saw back in World 6. And why don't we pick this up? Just gotta be careful with our jumps. Alright, I'm gonna throw that over there. Got plenty of lights up there. Alright, and there's the first star coin. Have to clear them out. Just don't want to accidentally get hit. Alright, let's take this as a neat little souvenir for us. And we have ourselves another pipe we can go through. Now look at that, just hitting the walls like a screensaver. Alright, now we have even more darkness, but jellyfish lights and cheeps. And jellyfish lights will ascend and descend for whatever reason. And those can be killed by fire as well. Well, let's not kill them too quick. And there's the blue pairs. This is how we get the second star coin, so we need to touch that there button over there. I want to wait for these guys to move out the way. The bloopers are going to be kind of annoying, as I said. Now we've lost our fire. Let me just get out of their way real fast. Oh, green guy. And there's more bloopers. Awesome. Alright, I think there's a warp pipe right over there. There's a little coin sitting down there. I'll get up here before he moves. Alright, and now we are ascending upward. Too bad I can barely see anything. I can see a little more now. Get an idea of the layout of the land. I kind of wish I could grab out underwater, but sadly can't do that. Alright, we can get ourselves another fire flower at the very least. Alright, let me wait for those ones to descend. Alright, give me this. No. And I immediately lost it. Awesome. You saw that? He was trying to shoot a fireball even though he didn't have the power anymore. I gotta be real careful. Swell putting that there. Thanks, game. Awesome. And no checkpoint. But wait, there's the final star coin. Come on, man. You know what? I think I'll just get that one off screen. Not gonna lie, I don't really feel like dying there, since there was no checkpoint. At least I can go up here. Alright, one up that we totally need.
Yeah, Mario time.
Alright, and that's 8-4 completed. That'll allow us to move on to 8-5. Now this level is definitely going to be hell on Earth, and you'll see what I mean in a second.
Let's go.
Alright, you guys here, we have ourselves an auto-scroller with flying bombs. Yay! If the bridge, and start going so early. Interesting. But yeah, if you thought the one we call level from World 5 was bad, this one I'd argue is way worse. I mean, at least the floating bombs kind of fall down a little slowly, so you have some time to kind of avoid them. Let them drop into the lava. And as usual, if you're playing with some multiplayer, whichever player happens to get on there first is the one that gets to control the ship. Just be careful of the lava below. It's probably best to keep the bombs away from the ship as much as you can, by having them dunk into the lava like that. Alright, there's also another enemy we'll see later on here. Alright, checkpoint that early, huh? And I'm dead. Wonderful. That was my fault, bad jump. And I got my hat back. Like I really wanted. Alright, now I can see you fast now. Alright, let him drop down there. Give me another flower from the tropics. Alright, let him explode already. Alright, now let's not make the same mistake. Oh, come on. Ah! Wow, that jump is actually really annoying. It's just the momentum carried with the moving bridge makes it kind of hard to get up there. And you don't want to accidentally get hit by the lava pillar either. Gee, thanks, Mom. And again, gyro controls. And the gyro controls are decently smooth here, but trying to move that and Mario at the same time without accidentally getting hit is a bit of a task. Oh my god. See what I mean? Trying to move that without getting hit. Far enough without him touching it. I'm just gonna stay back here then until he moves out the way. There we go. Alright, we have ourselves another one of those little conveyor bridges. Or whatever you want to call it. Alright, stand right over here until that lava pillar gets out the way. And now more bombs in my path. Alright, good looking. Well, actually, I think it's possible to get that. I think. Wait. Just. Alright. I think you need a propeller for that one. Actually, no. You can throw a bomb into the lava there. It's just the tight maneuvering on that with those lava pillars. Like, not accidentally sliding the bridge in there is actually really annoying to do. Because it moves a little bit. It doesn't just stop on a dime. If it stopped on a dime, this would certainly be a lot better. At that point, I'm probably definitely just gonna get off screen because screw that. And if these pillars will go away, these pillars being here with an auto-scroller is not really the best. Not really the best, and now I'm gonna take inevitable damage. Awesome. Alright, but here's a part of this stage here that I said was hell earlier on. Because these little crow guys that we saw in one of the World 7 levels. They are everywhere in this part of the stage. Good luck dodging them. I mean, they're pretty telegraphed on when they're gonna hit. I literally pressed 2 and it didn't jump. Okay.
Oh no! Oh ho ho!
Keep on trying.
Let's go!
Stand still for a bit. Just this one bomb I'm coming down here makes this... Actually, wait a minute. Get... Okay, really? Get over here. Oh, perfect. Alright, now I pretty much have to finish this. Oh, stand still for a sec. Alright, we'll wait for the log pillar to go down and now we can go. With fire, this should make things a lot easier. And dealing with those crows. I don't know why the hell crows would be in a volcano, but alright. Come on, crows. Eat fire. I'm just gonna keep standing. And I lost it. Okay. Ah, come on. Alright, I guess I missed it. There's definitely a lot of crows, but I don't think there's too many to the point where it's impossible, thankfully. Alright, now we literally have to get into the warpath at the right moment. And once again, I guess that's another start point I'm getting off screen. Alright, at least we get another one up. Can't get mad at that.
Oh yeah! Mario time! Yeah!
Alright, now time for 8-6, where we're inside a volcano again. And if I remember correctly, I think this is an auto-scroller level, but vertical instead of horizontal.
Let's go!
Alright, as I mentioned, there's a rising lava. And we get one of the best powers in the game to deal with it. Alright, you want to be as fast as you can. Because I think vertical auto-scrollers tend to be a little bit better than horizontal ones. At least I think so. Just because you can kind of move a little bit faster than with the side-scrolling ones. Alright, let's go over there so I can get that. It would be a little easier if I had... Ah, and I died. Okay. The thing is, trying to line yourself up with the platform and those protobos may not be the best thing.
Let's go!
Alright, just try to give ourselves as much time as possible. I didn't want to... I want that start point. Trying not to get hit by those guys accidentally can be a bit of a tall task. I'll try it again.
Let's go!
Honestly, I don't like the placement of that platform. I really don't. Alright, just the perfect height to get the start point. Alright, I think right over here is another start point. Yes, it is. And that's our second one already, and hopefully we have ourselves a checkpoint. Hey, and check a point, as I said. But now we have to outrun the lava once again, which can be pretty fun, actually, at least in my personal opinion. And wait. Oh yeah, second to live. I ain't dead yet. As I mentioned, Propeller Mushroom still being the most broken power-up in the game. I'm just gonna ignore the red points for now, as because lava is following me still. Alright, we got this swinging pillar over here. That is the final star coin, but luckily we have the strongest power up in the game. And we go up here. And give ourselves another life back after we lost so many.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
And we go to the airship, but we're not going to do this stage just yet. As if you saw the previous episode, we're going to go to our secret stage. That being 8-7, which is probably my most favorite level in this stage, or in this area. Didn't even have to deal with the lava bubbles. Now let's go down on here, because this is a really fun level, for those who might not know about it. Because we have ourselves a bone coaster. Alright, so you go on here, and apparently this prehistoric creature is alive now because I stepped on it. Probably angry that I woke it up from its slumber. I always like the really funny screech sound it makes anytime it goes down as well. It's pretty funny. And my little sister used to imitate that sound all the time. It's really funny. Stay with me, guys. Wait, don't leave me hanging. Ah, dang it. Alright. It is for the better that I don't have that, honestly. But it's really fun to jump over those things. Alright, no powers for me, it looks like. And sometimes it screams, sometimes it doesn't. And then that happens. It's quite fast. I'll just try this again. Mario, yeah. Alright, screw it. Kept trying to jump on it and he just wouldn't move in that direction. Alright guys, we're going down passenger seat belts. I think this is a better way to dodge that, but I think it moves a little fast and it takes a bit to get used to. There's the screeching again. Fucking hell. Trying again.
Mexico.
Probably not best to stay at the top of the bone coaster over here, because anytime you do that, you have less time to react to the hazards. I guess it doesn't give you a power-up if you already have a fire flower here. But this specific block, which I don't think any other power-up block in the entire game does that. Even in later Super Mario Bros. Games. To my knowledge, I'm not entirely sure. I could be wrong about that. Somebody take a shot every time it screams. Shot of water, of course. And there's our checkpoint just in case we die, and we have ourselves another coaster. Too bad you're probably not fast enough to get that fire flower sitting there. Alright, second star coin is ours. Alright, and soon enough a second one will join us. Spoiler alert. And there's a invisible wall over here. Just has an extra power up in it. Another fire flower, we totally need it. Yep. And there they go. And here's that second one I was talking about. Jump right out of the way so you don't get hit by the lava floor. Alright, we're nearing the end of the stage on the double bone coaster. Oop, I almost died. And that's the end of the stage. What a cool stage. Had a little trouble in the beginning, but just needed to get used to the physics, I suppose. Definitely well worth finding that secret exit in 8-2. Alright, but now it's time for the final level. And that being the final airship. Let's go to it.
It's a go time.
Alright, just like previous airship levels, there are crates you can ground pound for some coins and for fun if you'd like. And now the gimmick of this here level, you screw these things. The Mario screw room, by shaking the wheel remote, the farther the platforms over here will go down. And we have cannonballs, just like the ones you see in Mario Maker. And actually, I've seen some really cool one-up jump tricks where people would jump off of those cannonballs. It was actually a really neat spectacle. Really cool thing you could try out. Lost my propeller. That's fine. I know other power up over here, that's okay. Alright, that one should go screen. Ground pound in case you accidentally jump on one of those. Didn't get hit there somehow, but I'm not complaining. Alright, now let's go down here. Oh. Alright, that shouldn't hit me. Alright, wait for another one. Oh, okay, never mind, that does hit me. Makes me wonder where that first one didn't. Alright, as you can see here, just going to the warp pipe at the right time. Get down into the warp pipe. Alright, now we gotta do a bunch more screwing things in again to get these here platforms out. Alright, now we gotta deal with this. Gotta be fast enough not to get crushed. I just realized there's a lot of like kind of smoke in the foreground of this area. Showing that we're in this volcanic area. Didn't think of that before. Alright, let's see if I can get up here. At least we got a one-up out of it, and I made a lose. That's okay. Alright, let's get another mushroom and keep going.
It's a go time.
go get that propeller mushroom that I saw earlier again this time I don't use it. And I'm lose again, alright. Thanks for being small, I won't be able to get hit with that. Alright, I'm gonna wait for the little cannonball to get out of the way and try to go over here. Let's try this part here again. Alright, maybe it's best to try and stun these guys. Now she's gone over here. And there's the checkpoint we were missing before. I might have to damage boost through that. Yeah, screw damage boosting. There's a little trick you could always do and go over there before hitting the checkpoint, so you can damage boost a little easier that way. But thankfully the game is gracious enough to give us this little mushroom. Now this one you definitely need to screw all the way through, so you have more than enough time to get through this. And there's the final star coin, but good luck getting that without propeller. Well, you can always use the magic. You can always use the mecha coupon. Alright, let's wait for it to move out of the way just for safety reasons. And it's dead. Oh well. Alright, now it's time for the final battle against the final Koopaling, Bowser Jr. again, if you count this Koopaling. Oh no, he's got a bigger clown car. I mean, you could have started off the fight with that instead of that little gag there, but whatever. This here, you just ground pound that giant bomb towards him. Alright, let's jump over that. And explodes, it'll leave quite a trail of fire if it does. Alright, maybe not. You simply just gotta time it. Thank you, Diver Tito, for becoming a giver, and I got hit by the bomb. Alright, just wait for it to go over there, wait for him to try and do it. If you'd stop standing over me, that'd be nice. And I'm dead. Alright, we'll try that again. And what they say, keep on trying.
Eat some time.
And as I mentioned before, let's damage boost through this just to make things easier. We get a mushroom right afterwards anyways. Yeah, let's try again with getting that star coin. And I'm trying again.
It's a good time.
Alright, I'm gonna try something a little different. Let's use this one. It's not moving so erratically. There we go. Hey, get over here. No, come on. Alright, let me see if there's a power up over here instead. There should be. Yes, there is. Ice flower. Trying again. Alright, didn't fall off that edge, thankfully. Alright, screw that. I'm just gonna do that with propeller off screen instead. That'll be a lot easier. Alright, let's try this again. Are you ready for round 2, Bowser Jr.? And for some reason you're obsessed with hovering over me, so let's use that to our advantage. And you hit him with bomb once, that's when he takes damage. 2 more times and he's dead. Alright, in this phase he'll start shooting homing fireballs. Thankfully, ice balls deal with it just fine. If it hits the ground, it'll also linger for a little bit. Alright, just keep using the fire flower, or the ice flower to fizzle out the flames. I've always noticed, I think I just noticed something about this giant bomb as well. It'll go in the opposite direction of the player, it looks like. Alright, that should be 2. Yep, it hit him. Alright, 1 more and he's done. Come on, Bowser Jr., lobbing another one of them bombs at me. And this one's even larger. Thanks for making it easier to hit you, man. That's okay, and we win the match.
Mario #1.
Peach, I'm here to save you. Oh, come on, Mario, this is right there, man. You did not need to get distracted. Hey, another really big bridge. Huh, so that's where Bowser's castle was hiding this whole time. Why does he keep hiding these things? And did I say that Airship was the final level? Yeah, I lied. This is the real final level. Not counting a certain special world we'll see later. But anyways, it's good to keep a record, because now, in the finale for this playthrough, we'll be dealing with Bowser's castle over here. And it's time to rescue the princess once again. In the next episode, of course. Anyways, if y'all enjoyed this and want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit the videos you see and screwing off on YouTube and that bell button for more. I'm gonna give a special thank you to Hung and Divertito for becoming a Gamer Bear today. Thank you for your support. And consider becoming a YouTube member for $3 a month and church subscriber for $6 a month for wonderful bonuses such as an ad-free experience. And finally, of the 3 Bowser Jr. fights we just went through throughout this playthrough thus far, which one was your favorite and why? And let us know in the comments below. Alright, anyways, for those of you on Twitch, let us end this off with a quick raid. And who else is playing this game? Let's see. And Billy Joe 66 is also playing this game. So easy, even speedrunning it. Send him your own way of running love and supports. Alright, thank y'all for watching. Have a terrific day.